What's going on, everyone? Welcome, Rabid here, and Merry Christmas Eve. Is that a thing? I know tomorrow's Merry Christmas, but it's the day before Christmas. Hopefully, you guys are having a great holiday and things like that so far. But today, we're going to look at the end of 2025. It is December and the state of crypto mining. As you can see here, it's looking pretty red. How are things looking? It is almost, well, not almost, it is sad times. Are you looking for ASIC miners but just not sure who to trust? From most popular brands to bestsellers to miners of the week and even deals of the moment, ASIC Mining Central has you covered to the cheapest prices out of any ASIC website, as well as import fees will be low with low tax with DDP or invoice, and code RABID will grant you an additional $50 off your order. Head on over to ASIC Mining Central today for all your ASIC mining needs. Links down in the description. Now back to our regular scheduled program. All right, guys. So starting things off with GPUs, which is the most popular way to mine cryptocurrencies, but sadly, it's been the least profitable for the past 4 years. Pretty much since Ethereum went to proof of stake, GPU mining has been dead with next to no profitability. So here we are, 12-cent power, an RTX 5090, which is way too expensive to buy for the current profitability it's ever gotten since it's released, is way too low, so it's not worth it. It's making 13 cents. That is pretty expensive for only 13 cents a day. ROI is zero. Coming in with the 4070 Ti, it looks like 12-cent after power here. The 5080 is 12 cents, 5070, 9 cents. We got an AMD card here, the 6900 XT, 8 cents. The RTX Pro 4000, 6 cents, 4080, 5 cents. The CMP 170HX, 5 cents. This is one thing. I'm going to do another video on it. It's kind of interesting, but it looks like Zealous, as it did fork to Zealous Hash V3, it forked and didn't really do anything. So it was supposed to bring the efficiency closer together for everything. Kind of dropped the CMP's 170s from being such a dominant factor. And it looks like through minor pumps and, tweaking, the 170 is right back in the top dog hardware to run on Zealous, and it seems like people are turning off unless they have these cards. So it forked from CMPs being the 170HXs being the top card to now the 170 still being the top card. Nothing really changed there. Continuing on, we got the 4090 now, making 5 cents. Now let's just jump into the most popular GPU in existence for crypto mining, and that is the RTX 3070. And we're just going to take a look at the 3070 here, and we can see at 12-cent power, it's not even turning a profit at negative 6 cents. So crypto mining on GPUs looking pretty bad. Coming into CPUs, it's a little bit of a different story. We can see the 3900X is making 10 cents after power on QRL, but still nothing major going on there. Let's jump into the 7950X type of series here, and it looks like profit is 40 cents. Now remember, 7950X here, it's saying it's using way too much power and less hash rate than what it gets, so I never go by this numbers. This hash is pretty much the same as this guy right here, so we base it on these ones because they are pretty close to what it does, and we're looking like 40-cent profit after power at 12 cents. So quite a bit better than GPUs, depending on your power price, it's anywhere from, and depending on the hardware you want to compare it to. But yeah, it's anywhere from a 4X at 10 cents per, like that we saw some of them at 10 cents. So 40 cents profit is 4X. And then obviously if they're in the negatives, we're 10Xing and stuff, the profits there and stuff. So CPUs are still definitely a way better choice over the GPUs, but currently right now it doesn't make sense to buy any and build any CPU rigs because RAM prices are just exploding, making it almost double to build a rig. So it's not worth building any rigs right now. And coming into ASIC miners, which most people don't like, but a lot of people still like them. If that kind of makes sense, it's kind of contradicting each other, but there are a lot of ASIC miners out there as well. So, obviously, if you're looking for any, links in the description, but even the profitability based on the prices of these things aren't looking too hot. These things really need to drop in price. And because we are shifting into heavy bear market time, we should start seeing the prices drop very fast. So let's just start off here to see what we got going on. Obviously, we got the Z15 Pro, still the top dog for quite some time due to the Zcash pump. This is probably going to be dropping quite a bit, so I don't expect these profits to last too much longer, but it's leading the charge with from 31 just dropped down to $29 a day. We have the INI box at $24 a day. This was at 30 some couple weeks ago. We are seeing the network hash rate start to pick up quite a bit right now, but it's still remaining the second best ASIC in terms of profitability. I recently did a video on people thinking that INI box and the chain and stuff is possibly a scam. So be sure to check that one to kind of understand what may be going on there. We have the X44P, which is obviously not released yet. Haven't heard a word. I've been trying to contact Jingle Mining and stuff, but they don't respond to when this is going to release, or maybe they just don't know. But I haven't heard anything, not even on not ready yet, or like no estimates yet. So we'll wait to see what happens there. This was supposed to be released quite a while ago at this point, but it keeps getting delayed. Let's go to some miners that are released. We got the AE3 here. It's only at $12 a day. Let's take a look at the L9 here, which is obviously always a popular miner. Script algorithm, it's down to only $3.86 from its initial release of like 150 a day. So that is down huge compared to when it released there. We got the 16 gigahash model 363 and the 15 at 341. The Bitmain X5 is coming in at $3 a day, down to 297 now. But yeah, for the most part, that is our profitability. Nothing is really looking too great right now. So yeah, it is definitely rough times, especially as the bear market comes. People are going to be turning off their hardware in theory, and network hash rates should be coming down, making the yields pick up. But again, the profitability isn't really there. So thank you for checking out this video. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments section about how you feel this whole crypto mining world. Doesn't matter on the hardware that you use, whether it's a GPU, CPU, or ASIC. I'm curious to hear what you guys are doing. Are you shifting to solar? Are you quitting? Are you looking at ways to get rid and sell your rigs? Let me know. I will see you on the next one. Be sure to share and subscribe to the Rabid Mining YouTube channel. I'll see you on the next ones. Rabid out.